can I just confirm here? Previously, have you given Scales Player of the Year?
I can confirm that. As much as I love Liam Scales, he's not sexy, is he? Maswanisi, goal scorer, has to still be Maswanisi. Should Edinburgh be the capital?
It's not a politics show, mate. Right, guys. This month's last man standing is the player of the season so far. It's a tough one.
Oh.
No real outstanding candidates.
Well, in your opinion,
Well,
I think there's a few. I think you'd have to look at a couple of Hearts players.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe Motherwell have been the best on the eye this season, and maybe a Celtic player
for you.
Well,
or
you
Definitely.
had to get
One or
in,
two.
not two.
I
For
think there's
yourself, no?
one, possibly two. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Any
so.
Rangers?
I can't think of a standout for Rangers, but I think certainly Hearts. So top of my head, I would say Braga's made an impact. Shankland's made an impact. Are they on
Kazarides.
the?
Well, we'll start then.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
You've said Motherwell, you've said Hearts. We'll go with Maswanisi and Braga to start us off. Winner stays on.
Maswanisi, top goal scorer?
Yes.
Or thereabouts?
Not top goal scorer. One clear of everyone.
Yep. Very good. The manager's been excellent from this season. Obviously playing him in the right position, getting the right, or playing to his strengths. Braga, for the song alone, is sensational,
What a song.
but has produced, I think he's a characteristics of a Hearts player of what they need. Every time he's on the pitch, he tries to do something. He doesn't play safe. But what I would say is, I think it's hard because Braga's had a massive
He's even
impact
trying
on
to sit
Hearts.
in the fence in this.
I'm just.
What about Stamatolopoulos?
Oh.
Oh, say that again?
AP's his nickname. I'll stick to that.
Maswanisi, for me, would edge it. His numbers,
Yeah,
both brilliant seasons so far. Maswanisi, I'm going to say.
But do you think he's had a bigger impact for Motherwell than Braga has for Hearts?
Yes, I
Well,
do. Yeah,
Hearts
I
are
do.
top of the league, though.
Yeah, Motherwell are doing all right.
Aye,
Played
but
Hearts
Hearts are
off
top
the
of the
pitch the other
league,
week.
and
Yeah,
Braga's
yeah.
contributed seven
great
goals.
shout. I think there's been a bigger contributor for Hearts than Maswanisi has for Motherwell. We'll
AP.
come to him. We'll come to him.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
So you're saying
another Hearts
Maswanisi, boy?
player.
No.
I'm saying Maswanisi over Braga.
I'm with you on that. I'm sticking with Maswanisi.
I'm saying no, but okay, we're going with you then.
Right, okay.
Who-
So after that, I'm going to stay in the capital. Jamie McGrath or Maswanisi. I think
Okay.
McGrath's had a good season. Scoring goals.
One of Hibs' best players, yeah.
Yeah.
Scored 4 or 5 goals, contributed a lot. Good player. Maswanisi for me, though. What? He's flying. If you're going that, McGrath's had a big impact for Hibs, but not top of the league for goals, assists, or contributions for me. Maswanisi for me.
I think we should, pay a bit of homage to McGrath for the way that he's played this
think
season. He had the penalty miss against Rangers. That aside, I think he's been so influential. His goals and he's a versatile player as well. He moved from the sort of central area to left hand side against Celtic, didn't he? No, I like him a lot, but
Yeah.
I would still say Maswanisi for having a greater impact.
No, I mean, I think with Jamie McGrath, he has, as you said, against Celtic, went to the left-hand side, but that was probably his downfall at Aberdeen. I felt like playing off one of the sides, it didn't really suit him. I think when he's in the middle, you get so much more from him. I mean, 5 goals, 2 assists, I think, this season so far, but for me, I'm sticking with Maswanisi.
Clean sweep.
Yes,
Yep.
Maswanisi stays on. Next one. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Maswanisi or Scales?
You can I just confirm here? Previously, have you given Scales Player of the Year?
I can confirm that.
Oh,
I
this
can
will be
confirm
big.
that.
This is very big.
So, listen, different positions. Obviously, what I'd say about Liam Scales, all right, now you talk about importance to the team. Take Liam Scales out of the Celtic team, and they're in a bit of bother. And totally different positions, skill sets, but balls going into the box, Celtic box. Can you name another player who's as dominant as Liam Scales is? I don't think they have anybody else like him. I think Trusty can get roughed up at times. I think Trusty's played well since he's gone into the team under Martin O'Neill. Liam Scales makes mistakes. at times. Some of his passing can be frustrating. But in terms of what he brings defensively to Celtic, the basics, the basics which you need in your team, I think he's been phenomenal for Celtic.
What I would add to that is how he's done it. Being a young player, went out on loan, came back. I agree with you. He's turning into a bit of a leader, I think, in the Celtic squad.
It's a sliding door moment as well when you look at his career, because he was nearly back at Aberdeen. I mean, I think Aberdeen tried to buy him back at the time as well, and Celtic had a couple of injuries. Brendan Rodgers decided to stay, and you've got to say, for me, listen, he's grown. He has grown as a centre back. He's matured, as you touched on there as well. But there is a kind of throwback about him as well. You see centre back splitting one going, well, can he do it? Yes. Is he comfortable with it? I don't think he's the most comfortable player on the ball. But what you're saying, defending, throwing himself in front of the ball, and being reliable, being there week in, week out. He's always there.
Having to play left back at times.
100%. 100%.
Just gets on with it, no fuss.
No.
But what I would say, as much as I love Liam Scales, he's not sexy, is he? Maswanisi, goal scorer, has to still be Maswanisi.
I totally agree.
Maswanisi for me as well. Another clean sweep.
Is he going to be beaten?
He's going to win it.
You think? Well, here we go. We're going back to the capital. Maswanisi or Lawrence Shankland?
Oh.
Should Edinburgh be the capital?
It's not a politics show, mate.
You can't split them. We'll have to. We'll have to. But
what are the goals?
The goals. Shankland's got 7 and 1 assists. Maswanisi's got 8 and 1.
Are you just?
I'm just asking for some stats.
Yes, so the stats is everything to you, isn't it? Is it about? Is it about influence on the team?
Definitely.
And so, I think
I'm going Shanks.
This is a toss of a
I'm going Shanks because his last season, this was signs new deal, start of big change at Hearts, and I think the players that have come in have complimented him, but he's still so influential, as you've seen, not been involved in Aberdeen away.
Yeah.
How big a player he is on the leadership, on the all-round organisation of a team. And to top it off, he gets a second goal for Scotland as well.
Yeah.
He's the one.
See, you speak of him growing and everything. Like, could you see that when you were there?
The biggest time I seen it was when I was coach at Scotland first time. I was a player at Scotland. He was in the squad.
Mm-hmm.
All he was a finisher, like yourself. No much else. Right? But what he has brought in the last 10 years...
brutal. That's brutal.
I'm giving it back for all the players out there.
That is absolutely brutal.
That's brutal.
Oh my days.
You could have just said, you could have said not very good.
You were a better finisher. So.
You didn't have to say that.
No, but how do you like the feel of that? But anyway, from that moment till managing him and seeing him now, his game intelligence, game awareness, leadership, he has turned into a brilliant captain, an all-round striker, link play. So, that's the reasons I back Shankland.
For Stephen to come off the fence like that,
yes,
I think that I'd back Shankland as well. I think it's really difficult because of Maswanisi's influence to Motherwell, his goals. I think, it's interesting. I think you always talk about this, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but the likes of Rangers and Celtic, need to look at players who play who play in Scotland, and maybe Maswanisi is one now. You're looking at and thinking, well, is he better than what Celtic and Rangers have? In that sort of front line. But Lawrence Shankland, influence on the players around him, influence on the team, his goals. I think his game's improved since I've watched him, and Stephen's worked with him, closely as well. But I think you'd have to say Shankland, and Hearts at this moment in time still top of the table, and because of that, I think it's hard to look past Shankland.
I'm with you. I think he's grown, he's matured. I think he's maybe before obsessed with scoring goals, which there's nothing wrong with. But he's had to adapt. He's now playing with better players, I would imagine. That he's adapted, and not only that, he's brought out the best in them, I would say.
Definitely.
When you look at Braga, when you look at Casaridis as well, what they have been able to do as soon as they've arrived in Scottish football has been excellent. But a lot of that will be down to Lawrence Shankland, because yourself, if you're playing off one of those sides, you need someone at the top end of the pitch. You're going to bounce things off, relate to it, and because he's that intelligent, it's helped them too as well.
Yeah, I think that game intelligence and link up has come because he's not explosive. He's not getting away. So the higher he's got in terms of quality of player to play against, and internationally, he's having to work out how can I impact the game here, and he's done it
100%.
really, really well.
So who are we going for? Shankland.
Lawrence Shankland.
Yep.
Shankland.
And you think now, going into the World Cup as well, one of his coaches, Scotland coaches, giving him that little leg up.
I would like to say I do that with every player that's got a chance to play with Scotland.
We've seen that.
I mean, it just want to win awards, don't you? I think that'll give Lawrence a big
before he goes to
big lift, big boost.
Before he goes to Ibrox in January. So that is with Lawrence Shankland. So far. Anyone else you would maybe have a little mention?
Callum McGregor, just think he knits things together for Celtic. May not have been at his imperious best for Celtic, but I always think another one, take him out of the Celtic team.
I think at the start, if you go back, it started with Dolchik at Dundee United started really well.
Just at Motherwell.
Negan started well for Celtic as well, and he's obviously out of the team now. So there's a few other ones. If they can up it,
consistency. That's all we need.
When we're sitting here at the end of the season, they might just force their way back into it. But as it stands right now, we're sticking with Lawrence Shankland. Yes.
Yep.
Is there anyone sort of you're expecting to have a big second half of the season who's just starting to motor at all?
Have you?
No, not really.
Must be someone.
Maybe Hatate.
Yeah.
If Martin stays on.
He's not going. Well, maybe he is.
Maybe not Hatate then. What about anyone? Any of the Rangers ones to sort of Tabsy?
What I will say is though,
he's James Tavernier's been Rangers' best player.
In the Rangers team, it's crying out for somebody to be the one that to do that. Because nobody is being consistent.
That's brutal.
No, it's not. I'm seeing
brutal.
the opportunity. There's an opportunity for somebody to be the hero, be the leader, be the person that drags this Rangers squad into life.
Why is that? Because the new signings have been terrible. Is that what
No,
it's
not
brutal.
At all.
Brutal.
Not at all. Used to ganging up again.
Who did you like to be the hero?
At moments in my career, I felt that opportunity. When the big man goes to Rangers, he scored all our goals first half of the season. He goes to Rangers. I seen the opportunity going, I could be somebody who's contributing more. Managed to do it. And then I think as you go through your career, wee things in the past open up for you like that. So
you enjoyed being the hero?
Oh, there's nothing better than that.
To be fair, I think, for the player that Stephen was, excellent, really, really good player. But
why are you smirking?
I'm going to play. First and foremost, you speak about players that want to score. First and foremost, his first thought was the team.
That's a great question on that for you, right? If I was running through in goal 1-on-1 at Aberdeen, right? It's 2-2. I've got a chance to score or late to the side for Jelavic to tap in. I square it, right? He'd never square it. Fair?
No, but
1-on-1 with the goalie.
No, never.
What would you be?
I would have backed my ability to finish it. You were questioning your ability in that day.
There's not a right and wrong. There's not a right and wrong here. It's just that
the only right is the ball going into the back of the net.
So what would you have been?
I would 100% square it.
Interesting.
So we would have ended up with the same outcome. You two have decided to pass it.
Not right and wrong.
You two would have decided to pass it. I would have stuck at the back of the net.
We'd have done the mathematic calculation of what's the most likely to go in the back of the net.
Because you two would have doubted yourself going through and goal. Just to put it in the back of the net. Went and celebrated.
How much do awards mean to you two as former players?
Not individuals, team. Winning things is the main thing. That's where I've got my best memories.
Listen, for me, you'd have been the same. Let's not be kidded. You wanted to be
the highest earner at Celtic, did you not?
That's fake news. Ridiculous. That is. Can you
did
reveal?
You have that in the contract? Whenever somebody appeared.
Can you reveal your source? Can you need to reveal sources for this?
One of the under 18s that were Irish.
Did you have the old Roy Keane contract? Whenever somebody arrived, you had to get the top.
There's a lot of podcasts now where I see my name sort of come up and I said this and that, and there are a lot of stories which I'm thinking, I know my memory isn't what it was, but I don't think that actually happened. And so just imagine from my point of view, I go, and I'm pretty stupid, but I go into a Celtic dressing room and Henrik Larsson is sitting quite near me in the Celtic dressing room, and I think I should be paid more than Henrik. I don't think that would ever materialise.
No, I'm not so sure. Not what we're hearing.
But where did that come from? Did you make that up? Did you? You must have heard it from somewhere. Who
Seriously,
said
how
that?
many? The amount of young boys that tell stories about you when you were playing is incredible.
There are some. I mean, Mulgrew's the word. I mean, some of the stuff. I mean, they just Charlie. Oh, Charlie.
Treat them
The
mean,
one about McDonald's is true.
What was it? Told him he got a job.
No, I told him when he ends up working at McDonald's to make sure he gives the kids extra fries.
It's a brilliant.
What else? There's other ones. There's other ones.
There may be, but
there is one that I can vaguely remember, right? And it's about going to the cash point with your bank card and you're saying it's like a telephone number when you go in and look at the balance.
That's not. No, that.
Did you ever send the young boys to the cash machine?
No.
That's real.
I think
that's ridiculous. I mean, that's like giving your wife a card to the cash machine, isn't it? You don't do stuff like that.
I think there's been 2 Chris Suttons.
Oh, definitely.
I think there has been. I think that he reached a point.
See where you've started.
He reached a point where he said, "Right, I'm going to
chatting
ditch all
about
that,
who's going to be the best player the season."
I'm the serious one now. He reached a point in his life where he thought, "Right, that's beyond me now. I'm finished with all of that. Carry on."
Frank the Tank's been put away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dear me. So who have we said? Who's the best player in Scotland?
Shanklin's the best player in Scotland right now, or he has been. Yeah, we're sticking with that.
Remember to like and subscribe and never miss an episode of The Warm-Up.